Good morning, Friday the 18th of June. We had some storm last night. My girlfriend and I went downtown to enjoy the open festivities of the like a big flea market with bands and vendors and food vendors and drink vendors, and well, within a half hour after being down there, the tornado warnings were coming in, so the bands never played, the vendors all stripped down, they were all cleaned up by 7 o'clock and out of there. And so we got our car closer and stopped into this other restaurant, which is kind of a darker place, more intimate, and we sat there and had an appetizer and a glass of wine, and we left there about 9, and there was 70-mile-an-hour winds outside, straight line winds just going right down the street. There was garbage cans flying around and trees falling over, and got home and she backed into the driveway so I could just have a short run into the house. It was just downpouring. And I looked up by my front door and I'm like, I don't have a tree there. And here it was, this huge branch flew up to the house, flew back away. I mean, stuff was flying all over. I got in the house and shut the door, and excuse me, about 10:30 it kind of calmed down. Still thundering quite a bit, but the winds settled down. So I opened my front door and oh my God, what a mess. I have 2 huge maple trees right out front, and gosh, there's at least 10 branches down. Huge, I mean huge, where I'm going to have to cut them up, saw them up to dispose of them. It's not little twigs just laying around like the backyard. I got something in my throat. Anyway, my grandson's coming over to help with that because, wouldn't you know it, my husband's gone. So I don't know what we'll actually do with them, but get them out of the front yard at least. I had to, this morning I got up at 5 and went and worked out. And then I came home and started pulling them off my flower bed out front. My shepherd's hook with 2 hanging pots was completely flattened to the ground, branches on top of it, intertangled in there, and a couple of my just freestanding pots were tipped over and the plants were actually laying out of the pot, and oh God, what a mess. So I got all the branches out of my flower bed and repotted my few pots and got the shepherd hook was actually bent, and it's some kind of a metal, completely bent, so I had to rebend that back. It looks pretty good out. The flowers I think will all make it, but woo, big wind. And now they're saying, talking like this afternoon, it coming through again. I should probably get some of my plants in the garage. Still planning on going tomorrow, going up to my sister's and hanging by the pool. It's supposed to be like 81 and no rain, so hopefully that'll stand true. Was proud of myself that I got up this morning. I laid in bed actually, because I didn't get to bed till almost 11 last night. And so the alarm, well, it didn't actually go off, but I woke up about 10 to 5 and I laid there and I thought, and this is actually the first morning this has ever happened to me since I started 3 months ago, where I thought, you know, I'm not going to go. There's nobody here to know that I didn't go. I could go at 5 o'clock, and I said to myself, but you know you won't. And I just laid there and kept thinking that, you know what? I can sleep 2 more hours. I've got a mess to clean up outside. That's going to be exercise. Nobody would know if you didn't go. And then I said to myself, you will know. If you're not doing this for somebody else, you're doing it for you. You shouldn't care if somebody knows it or not. You're doing it for you. If you don't go, how's that going to help you? Well, just like that, I got up and got my shoes on and headed to the gym. I'm watching, gosh, something about Harvey with Dustin Hoffman. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. So far, it's kind of slow moving, but hopefully it'll pick up. It's kind of a B type movie. But those seem to work good at the gym because they're mindless. So anyway, I had a good workout, and going to do my yoga yet tonight, and I will help my grandson with the branches and stuff, so that'll be some workout. I swept the driveway this morning. I've got laundry done, and so I've got energy. My girlfriend and I had a great time last night. We went out and we stopped at this place and had an appetizer and a drink, and the appetizer was, I think I might have even told you this, it's the one my husband and I had a while back, a deep fried blue cheese ball laying on a bed of shiitake mushrooms with like crostini bread triangles with it, so you smear that on. Oh man. And then we stopped at this other place and had saganaki, which is like a flamed can't remember the cheese. It's a different cheese. Well, I'll think of it. But it's a cheese, and you broil it, season it, and then you flame it, and then serve it with pita chips. Delicious. So not a very healthy night. We had bread and cheese, basically. But it was damn good. And you know what? We're both watching our weight, but we weren't last night. That's all I had for dinner, and I kept 20 points for that because I knew I was going out, so I cut back. I didn't eat lunch, and I had 10 points going out, so I still had 20 left. I only had 2 drinks, and I still have my 35, so I don't feel bad about it. The cheese is good, right? It's calcium. Yep. Okay, well, I'm going to shut this down. I don't have much else to say. I'm still hoping for a loss. I don't think I'll get the 3 off, but I'm hoping to get some of that 3 off that I gained over the last 2 weeks. It sucks that you gotta keep backtracking, but you know what? This is life, and it's gonna happen. And I feel myself starting to slide into hormonal stage again, because it's been, what, about a week and a half now, and didn't I tell you that? About every week and a half I start going into it for about 2 weeks. I'll have to look back on my video and actually see when that was, but I felt it yesterday. I just felt, and what happens is I eat and I feel full, and then 2 seconds later I want to eat again. I just feel like I haven't ate anything. It just feels like you can't ever get full. And I started noticing that yesterday, and then I looked at the calendar and I went, sure shit, that's what's happening. So I'm aware of it, at least. I'm not going to let 3 days go by and then go, oh, that's what happened. I'm going to nip it. So I'm aware of it. And I have low-fat snacks on hand. I've got some pudding. I've got cheese sticks. I've got some Weight Watcher pretzel. They're rosemary and garlic pretzels, flat pretzels, 2 points a bag. They're delicious. And tomorrow I will get some more of those. I'm going to pick up some chocolate-covered pretzels from Weight Watchers too. I think those are 1 point. So I'm going to be prepared. So when I just feel like I got to have something, at least I can grab, you know, something like that. You know, those puddings are 1 point. And so I waste 6 points on 1 point stuff, but, it, you know, hopefully that'll get me through those moments. I cannot let it get to me like it did, you know, has been. So I'm going to promise you that this time through, I am going to lose weight, not gain 3 pounds. So I got to close this up. It's getting on 10. Have a good weekend. I'll check in tomorrow after my weigh-in. Have a good day.